G'day, yeah, Broden Holland here. We're at Young, New South Wales. We farm about 5,000 hectares, mainly wheat and canola, have some sheep as well. So spraying is a huge part of our program to control our weeds, as well as crop competition, but spraying is probably the most predominant way we control our weeds, and the sprayer is probably the most important machine on the farm. The G6 with the Weedatech system has performed really well. In fact, I don't think it's ever not worked. The machine has 12 cameras across the boom, 2 at the front to do the front of the machine obviously. And yeah, those cameras do roughly 2 metres themselves, 2 metres, 2.5 metres per section. And then they just control the nozzles under them. So the machine, we can travel up to about 23, 24 kilometres an hour. And the machine will detect the weeds and then turn the nozzle on all at that speed. The Weedatech system increases our efficiency by quite a lot in our summer spraying. We've had 3 very wet summers the last couple of years, and it's been a bit harder to get the full benefit out of them, but we've still seen some saving. And it just, in the end, it lowers our chemical use, which is the idea. What I say to everyone is, if you're thinking about getting a camera system to spot spray your summer weeds, I can't go past why you wouldn't buy a Weedatech system. It works at the highest speed you can get on the market. It's one of the most effective and efficient, and you don't have to have another machine. It's a flick of a button to turn it on or off. So every day I get in that thing and I think, are we doing the right thing having these cameras? It's a lot of money up front. For green on brown, it would be very hard to have a machine without them now. Green on green, I can see the potential there and I can see where it's going to go, but it's just a little while off for now, and I think until you get a dual product system, you won't fully see the potential for the Weedatech system. But in saying that though, we've made quite some big savings over our summer spraying, and yeah, I think going forward we'd still go another system. For green on brown, I'll 100% recommend it and tell anyone to go and buy it. For green on green, I think you've got to look at your own use case. For us, it worked because we have some really low weed numbers, and we want to get to a point where we can spot spray with that and not use really dear chemical when we're chasing really low weed numbers. But I think, yeah, every person's got to look at it themselves and analyse it themselves, because the green on green may not pay for itself that quickly, but you know, going forward with regulations and the whole green farming and everything, I think, you know, if we're saving chemicals, that's only going to be a bonus, and we're doing a better job with less. I think that's the aim of the game. Yeah, so we've got a Goldacres G6, 120 foot boom, or 36 metres. It's on 25 centimetre nozzle spacings with 3TS Pro. So we're running theoretically 3 nozzles at once in a tiered system, and it works awesome. So when we purchased our G6, we got the Raven Auto Track high control, and it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, wouldn't have a machine without it anymore, but the cameras need to be at a stable height. So that auto height control just maintains that level of boom and ensures that the cameras are at the right height for them to spray. So our local dealer, JJS Glass & Co in Junee, they're awesome. Daniel there, the mechanic, he's awesome. We've had 2 G6s now, and I think we've had an hour downtime over those 2 machines, and everything's been fixed over the phone, so can't speak highly enough about them. And yeah, Goldacres, they're just, they're a family-run business, and they've got the interests of the customer in their mind, so that means a lot to us.